Okay, so this is just going to be a quick tutorial walking you through how to create a hanging indent in Google Docs. It's a question that comes up often in terms of formatting, and it is one of those requirements for MLA format. So, um, very simple, you will find. You go up to Format, and you go to Align and Indent, because we're talking about hanging indents. And you go right down here to indentation options. And then you'll look, we have a special indent category. Go to the drop down and click hanging indents. And don't forget to click the blue button that you're telling it to apply this format to this particular page. So let's just do a fictitious source here. So we know MLA requires author's last name first, and let's come up with a fun title, how to create a hanging indent. That's our article title. We put that in quotes, and this was published in the Journal of Everything English, but that's fun. And voila, we see it automatically creates this hanging indent for us. That's the hanging indent. I have heard it recently called reverse indent, which makes sense because it's the reverse of a normal indent for a paragraph. So Journal of Everything English, and what do we do to a journal title to indicate that it is a journal title or publication title? Correct, we italicize it. And we're going to do that. And we're going to pretend that it is volume 1, comma, number 1, and we'll do a period, and we'll say the date was September 2020, and we'll say that it was on pages 23, 25. We're going to pretend that it is in a PDF and there's static pagination so that you will have those page numbers. Your sources will not always have static pagination that you can use to put in your parenthetical citation. So pages 23 to 25, and we're going to say we got this from my most favorite database, EBSCO. Put the database title there. We're going to italicize that as well. And then we're going to do the URL without the HTTP. EBSCO search dot. We're making this up. It's close to the real thing, but this is a fictitious source. I'm just following a template, an example, and some of this gobbledygook in the domain is just that, gobbledygook. So please don't think this is an active URL. You will surely find nothing or something odd. And now we're just playing around with characters, and we're going to come to the end here because this is fun, and we're going to call it ehost-live period. And for MLA 8, the access date is optional. You should always ask your instructor if they require it. So this looks great. This looks really, really great, but we would still need to do a few things in terms of formatting. Now, as you may know, Purdue OWL has a wonderful website that many other universities use, and I know many English teachers refer to Purdue OWL. And they have a citation generator. You could also use EasyBib, which I believe is an add-on available. And there's other citation generators out there, but there's nothing quite like knowing how to do it authentically and organically on your own, so that you know what each container is. If you watch this video again, you'll see I said what each of these containers, each of these items were, what they stand for. But let's go back to some more formatting. So we know that MLA uses Times New Roman 12, not Arial. So we're going to go ahead and change that. Times New Roman. I'm going to knock that down to 12. Still doesn't look right. What else do I know about MLA? I know MLA requires double space for everything. So let's go grab that double space and format it that way. And there we go. There's your hanging indent in the proper format. So I hope this helps.